Welcome back to another of my unscripted thoughts. This time we're going to be talking about Xbox and the current state in which it's in, what its future is looking like, and just give my overall opinions on where I think Xbox will be in 5 years from now. Let's begin by starting off with where Xbox currently is right now. Xbox is in an interesting position where a lot of people are saying that it's dead, lost the console war, which wouldn't I wouldn't go against it. I would agree. Technically, they did lose the console war. There's no metric that favors them. Console sales, subscriptions, probably the thing that they do have going for them. But console sales for sure can't show that they've been winning. I mean, PlayStation 5, if I'm not mistaken, has outsold them 4-1, 5-1. So like for every 4 or 5 PlayStations sold, one Xbox is sold. I mean, don't take my word for it, but I'm pretty sure that's the case.
It really allows a company like Sony to get pretty complacent, especially when they realize they have no competition. Now, Xbox has actually not been apparently selling that well. In the year of 2024, in the United States alone, they sold 2.7 million units. That means it is by far the worst performance in actual history of the system. And of course, when you look at places like Europe, they've sold 290,000 units. And obviously in Japan, I can assure you that number maybe just drops into the thousands. Actually, the reason Japan is going to be a bit lower, not that much, it's a bit of a hyperbole, is that the actual console market in Japan is conveniently shrinking as the PC market is rising. And of course, you've also got mobile gaming as well. So yeah, PC gaming is kind of becoming a almost nirvana in the country, but that's a whole separate video.
PlayStation 5 has just been selling. It's just been selling, which is part of the course for PlayStation consoles, except for the PlayStation 3. You just think back to the PlayStation 3 era. It's probably the only time in which PlayStation actually lost against Xbox in terms of units sold and everything. And not even totally, because I think throughout the years, cumulatively, of its console life, I think towards the very end, it ended up catching up to Xbox, like in terms of console sales. But throughout most of that generation, it was Xbox 360. Xbox 360, everything was Xbox 360. That's all you would see. Most of my friends had that. I was the only odd one out that, first of all, didn't even have a PlayStation 3, and second of all, didn't even have an Xbox. But everybody else, yeah, mostly everybody, like 10 out of 10 friends, 8 had Xbox 360s and 2 had PlayStation 3s. But